3, 2, we're live. So, hey, Peyton, nice to see you virtually. We're here on Nugtopia's 420 event, and happy 420. How's it going there?
Yeah, man. Happy 420 to you also. I guess everything we're doing these days is virtually, right? So we'll be used to it. I got to get used to this for now, at least for a little while. But happy 420. What a great day, you know. This is the day we all wait for every year. So super excited to wake up this morning and get the day started.
Yeah, and I'm sure, you know, nobody would have ever predicted on 4/20/2020 everybody would be stuck home, and one of the essential businesses would be marijuana businesses. And Chaz is going to jump on with us in a few minutes, but right now he's overwhelmed with orders, and it's been busy at the store. And I've heard that across the board from a lot of dispensaries. What are you experiencing over there at VidaCann right now?
Yeah, you know, we are experiencing more of the same. Not a lot changed at our stores. I mean, our sales increased, you know, a little bit in the beginning, and really, I think they're up a little bit overall. But you know, there was that initial, I think, fear buying, you know, where everybody kind of was worried about the future. Is you know, are these stores going to close? What's going to happen? So we had a spike, obviously, for a week or two in the beginning, and then we're kind of a little bit above where we typically are, where our baseline is right now. So, you know, I think that attributes to a lot of things. You know, I think that, you know, there's still people continually stockpiling. There's also, you know, but the reality is we're home, right? We're working from home, or we're not working. There's a lot of people not working. And sometimes, you know, we consume a little more when we're at home, or we medicate a little more when we're at home, and that just happens. It's the way it is. And hey, we all have our kids at home too, right? So a lot of people probably need a break every now and then.
This is true. This is true. And, you know, historically, this day, 4/20, has been a massive increase. And I know dispensaries actually probably plan for it in their budgeting, what happens with what they can market and the specials that they can do. And, you know, even we've seen in the past years that the software, the point of sale software, has crashed because so many people are using software on 4/20. So I'm sure that today's kind of, you know, a bellwether day for you as well, with it being
the Y2K of 2020, right?
Yeah,
so what happens? We'll see if we survive that. But yeah, you know, my stores have been sending me pictures of their, you know, their bags. They've already bagged up for curbside pickup. We do some different things for the COVID, you know, response right now. With no contact options, so you can place your order over the phone or online, and pay for it over the phone or online, and then it's you know, delivered without contact. So I've seen the pile of bags, and them, you know, they're getting ready not only for people coming to pick up. We have express pickup. We still have people that want to come into the store, so we're prepared for that also. But we have seen that shift over, thankfully, to no contact. But yeah, they're getting ready for the day, man. It's gonna be fun.
Now, Peyton, you know, for everybody that's watching, you know, VidaCann, you're a Florida-based. Do you have any operations anywhere else currently? Or yeah, I know you live here in our home state of Florida, so you're like a hometown dispensary for our state, so to speak. You know, living here, working here, and you know, evolving the community as part of not only your customers, but you know, in every aspect of VidaCann's, you know, business plan. Is there any operations outside of here, or tell the viewers or everybody that's watching?
Yeah, I'm glad you said that, because that's so important to us, because we're very proud to be a privately owned company. We're based out of Jacksonville, Florida. That's where our cultivation facility is, also our laboratory. And we're really proud to say that we're 100% Florida owned. Everybody that owns a piece of our company, all of our investors, all of our partners, are Florida residents, have been Florida residents for a long time. So yeah, it's really cool. We, you know, we kind of, that's one of the things we always say is like for Floridians by Floridians. So that's one of our mantras.
Yeah, and tell me a little bit about, you know, the products that you have here in Florida. You know, what's going on right now?
Sure.
And yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're at a big time right now. 2020 and 2021 are huge for us at VidaCann. It's a huge expansion year. We just announced, or 2 years, I should say. It's a 2-year plan. We announced a $25 million expansion plan. So that involves us going from our current cultivation size up to just under 800,000 square feet of growing space. That also involves, expanding our laboratory and just a really mad rush on acquiring as many dispensary spaces as possible. We have a ton of leases signed right now. So by the end of next year, we're hoping to have 35 stores up and running. We're about to open our 14th, 15th, and 16th stores, Gainesville, Orlando, #2, and what is the other one? Cape Coral. So yeah, we're super stoked to be expanding quickly, and we're also making some improvements in our cultivation facility. We traditionally are greenhouse growers, but we've gotten away from what we're calling greenhouses. We still do grow with the sunlight, but we utilize a lot of supplemental lighting. So our walls and our roof are hard. They're hard structures, but they're transparent, so we get all that sunlight. So, but we're rolling out these cool automation programs, expanding our lighting programs, implementing all kinds of crazy dehumidification technology in the greenhouses. And the cool part is everything's automated. So our grower on the weekend, he gets notifications for any issues. He can make any changes from his phone, for any, humidity, temperature, you name it, he can feed it from home. It's really cool. So totally excited about our expansion that we're about to roll out, and a ton of new strains coming down the pipe. Just really cool stuff going on.
That's awesome. And technology being integrated into a mature industry like what's happening right now is really helping to optimize operations. Obviously, we're learning a lot about technology from home now, being able to network and connect.
Absolutely.
Like we are right now.
Right.
Because normally,
and also when you can utilize the sun, we've noticed you get a better terpene profile. So we rely on the sun as much as possible. We have light level sensors basically. So as soon as we get below if it's an overcast day like it is today, or during the winter, a lot of times the sun's way over to the side, so we don't get that strong sunlight level. And so that's where we utilize more of the supplemental lighting that we have mounted in there. But our power bill every month is so much less, so we're able to use that to keep costs down for patients, that kind of thing. So overall, it's expensive to start, but over the years, it's super efficient and cost effective.
And you mentioned it brings out better terpene profiles. You're one of the dispensaries that I've noticed lists the terpene profiles on the products. So you want to talk a little bit about that, or what Vita is doing?
Yeah, so if you go to our website, VidaCann.com, you'll see all of our strains. It has kind of that leafly feel to it, where it has the bar graphs and the, terpene profiles, cannabinoid profiles, that kind of stuff. So that's a great place to get a starting point. So when you come into the store, or if you order online, you kind of know what you want. So that's one thing we definitely are big on, our terpenes. So even for our extracted products, so like our distillate syringes or concentrate jars, or our hey, or our
that's my wife.
Our vapes, or for example. So we run two extractions for our distillate products. We run our alcohol extraction for our cannabinoids, and then we also run a CO2 extraction, and that's for our terpenes. So we're able to capture all the natural terpenes from the plant, and then we reintroduce those back into all of our products. So it's really cool.
That's excellent. And people are starting to become more educated about terpenes and Absolutely. How they affect them. I see your hat that you're wearing, Tycoon. I know I'm saying it wrong. I always pronounce it wrong. Tycoon.
There you are. Been around for years. They're based out of Israel, and they have some great proprietary strains that they grow. And they've run clinical trials, like true double-blind placebo trials, like we have for our FDA trials here. They ran those there. So phase 1, phase 2, the whole deal. And so we have these strains that have data to back up. To back them up. We can show you, we have all kinds of great studies done, and you can go again to VidaCann.com, and those studies the link to the studies is listed on there. Pretty much many of the qualifying conditions in Florida, we have those studies for, so it's pretty neat. We're also partnered with the Stanley Brothers. There's our strain page.
There's our site right here, and you can see their dispensaries, like he was just mentioning, the products, and then you could really dig into each of the products. I really like that, what you guys have done. You've spent a lot of time really educating the patients and the consumers. And if you haven't been over to their site, make sure that you do go over there. But I just wanted to pop it up real quick.
Yeah, cool. Absolutely. So yeah, you saw in there, we even have the routes of administration, for our products that we offer. And because it's really important to know how the different routes of administration affect you differently, with your capsules and if you swallow the tincture as opposed to absorb it through your, in your vessels in your mouth. So anything that you swallow obviously is going to be digested through and metabolized through the liver. So it's going to hit you. It's going to take longer to hit you, and it's going to last a lot longer. And I know you know all this, Tom, but
but no, the people watching don't. It's
yeah. So absolutely. So if you're not committed to the effects from the capsules or a tincture potentially for up to 6 or 8 hours, then you may want to use something that's shorter acting, faster acting and shorter acting, like an inhalant, a vaporizer or flower. Obviously, when you consume cannabis that way, you're gonna feel the effects of flower and vaporizing.
Now we have one question here from one of the people watching. Do you have any plans to be in Miami?
Miami, yes, absolutely. We've actually signed a lease about 14 months ago. So we're still going through the permitting process in Miami. So I did just get an email from some of my partners that we just got approval for the last phase of permitting. If you're not familiar with Miami's logistics as far as retail property and permitting and things like that, it takes a lot. It takes time and money and plan runners and lobbyists and everybody to get involved to get things done. But sounds like we are coming on Biscayne Boulevard, North Miami. And then we also just signed a lease, and forgive me because we signed it this week. It's a little bit farther south in Miami. So, yep, we'll have 2 starting now coming to Miami, hopefully in the near future.
Huge market. I mean, it's an entire state down there, and there's about 8 million people in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, obviously. So that's a huge market for you guys, I'm sure. Now, your delivery zones, are there certain delivery zones? Do you deliver all over the state?
So right now we have stores all the way from Pensacola all the way down to Deerfield Beach is our farthest south on the East Coast. Bonita Springs is our farthest on the West Coast. So we're pretty much all the way down except for Miami. So yeah, you can get delivery pretty much statewide right now. Just go to the website like you did, pull down your dispensary list, pick the one that's closest to you, and then go start from there. If you want to do it online, you click the button that says order online. You can shop and put everything in your cart without creating an account. You can look at all the products, but once it's time to place that order, you'll go through the process of creating an account. It's important to note, so we do use Jane for our online purchasing platform, and I think this is what I was commenting on when you had Chaz on last week. So your password for that is, if you're at one of our competitors that uses Jane also, whatever your password is there is going to be your you already have an account basically. So just log in with those same credentials that you use at the other stores and you're good to go. Little known fact, but it's, confuses some people. So
now I get text message things from VidaCann all the time with specials. You guys are always doing promotions. Do you have anything today for 420? That's going on?
Yeah, we do actually. We are doing. I got a couple of the items here just by coincidence because we're doing some rolling trays. So we got a custom VidaCann grinders that are really nice. I mean, they're really nice grinders. We got some great rolling trays. This is a zigzag one, but we're doing something similar to that. We are giving away these cool, if you can see that, Cocoon stash jar.
Oh, wow. That's pretty.
This is some, and let me show you this. I always have my Bovida packs in there to keep them at that 60. Actually, it's kind of funny. I'm a weed nerd, so I got my humidor at my 62%, and then I got my Bovida packs inside my jars that it's loaded down with. I'll show you a couple of our strains that we got going right now. Pull this one out here.
And if you guys out there don't know what Bovida packs are, they keep the humidity, and if you don't have them, you should have them, especially here in Florida, to keep it fresh.
So this one is, let me flip it over. This one's 62%. They come activated. They come in a bag. And we're actually about to start providing them with every jar. So
wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, that'll hold it at 62%. I think I got some 58s in here, so I prefer anywhere from 58 to 62. So this Takuna lawn pin's kind of cool. It's got this light on it, so you can see nugs. I don't know if you can see this, but this is our. Is it helping? Maybe not, but we got some good buds going right now. That's our Kush cake, I think. No, cookie toast. This is the lemon G13, which is one of my favorites. It's I-95 crossed with lemon G13. So you're going to get in your 420 pack, back to that, custom rolling papers that are branded VidaCann. We have some branded VidaCann lighters that have a packing tool on them that are really cool. So you can pull that out and pack your joints when you roll them. They're also refillable. You get the rolling tray, and then you get either the stash jar or the grinder, whichever one you want to choose. So it'll be a good day to come there. We're also offering a discount today, and we're going to roll some discounts through my screen. There we go. Roll some discounts through the rest of the week too. So yeah, come see us. We'd love to see you. So I got some other. The Takuna packaging is pretty cool. If you've never seen their products, this is the Alaska vape. It's a really popular product that we offer. But their vapes or their packaging is really cool because it.
Wow.
And it pops it up.
That's when it pops out. I got one of those.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Isn't that neat?
Yeah.
So yeah, they've gone all out on their packaging. So yeah, we got some great products. Come check us out today. We got some new strains coming. Strawberry cough flower today coming out. Duct tape's going to be available today for 420, and a couple more.
Great.
So, lots of pre-rolls, lots of vapes.
And some people don't realize this, but they can take advantage of the discounts even on delivery with you, right?
Absolutely. Actually, first delivery is free. Any other deliveries over $75, so basically all of them are free. And what else are we doing? Oh, so if you do no contact option, if you utilize that, pay with CanPay, credit card, or debit card, we do take credit cards. You get an extra 5% off any purchase. We have discounts for vets, pediatrics. I can't even remember. We have so many. So we have quite a few. They're all 15%. So check them out. They're listed on the website. And we do plenty of promotions every week. So
beautiful. Well, now something personal. I asked the guys this morning, with you being quarantined, and I'm sure, some of your life is still as usual because you got a company that you got to manage and you're running. But what's the first thing that you feel you're going to do out of quarantine that you're missing right now personally? Like, is it going out to restaurants, spending time with friends? What are you going to do as soon as we're out of quarantine, Peyton?
Yeah, I'm very blessed because I've really enjoyed the time that I've been at home. I've been working from home. I'm almost able to carry out most of my functions. So spending time with my family is probably the number one thing, and I'm doing that now. But I just really have a great family, and I really like being around them. But other than that, I want to support my local restaurants. I want to support any businesses that I can that are local. And that's really it. Get back to work.
Yeah, I think we all, it's funny, you would have never imagined that people would be arguing and wanting to get back to work as much as we all are. We take for granted, our daily routines, and, when they're thwarted or they're thrown off like this,
yeah.
It really puts some people into, chaos a little bit. And, we're ready to get back to work. And I think we're going to all come back stronger. It's a tough time for a lot of restaurants, a lot of businesses, but we're America. And, we always come through adversity and come through on the other side stronger.
You're right. You're right. Well, I appreciate the time being on today. I apologize that I have to jump off. I'm doing another webinar in 9 minutes with someone, and they asked me to get on a few minutes early, but I really appreciate everything that you do, for the cannabis movement. And I've enjoyed talking with you.
I appreciate it. And likewise, thanks so much, Peyton Mosley, VidaCann. Their website, if you want to go on and take a look, there's still time to get in an order for delivery. You may not get it today because it's getting late in the day. I'm sure I might be speaking out of line, but
you're probably correct, but you never know.
But give it a shot if you want to get something, or take advantage of those discounts. I know not everywhere can you get a discount when you do delivery, because I've experienced it not being able to. So that's a great feature. And, Peyton, thanks so much. And, we do appreciate you are, thinking of the community and of the patients all the time. I've been following you since the first time we met before your first store was open here in Tampa. And, you know, lots of respect to VidaCann, to you, and, you know, the entire industry. We are coming together, and it's great to see cannabis as essential.
That's great, man. I appreciate it.
All right. Thanks so much, Peyton. Have a great rest of your day, and happy 420.
Happy 420, everybody.
All right.
See you, man.